Today I woke up at around 12:30, 1 o'clock, midday, and I didn't really have a lot of time to do a whole lot of things before I had to go to work. Even at work, it was only a 5-hour shift today. I made about $90, but I was kind of just, I wasn't all there, it wasn't, at the end of my shift, I was like, I don't even know what happened today, you know? Shift just kind of flew past me, and that's because last night I kind of took all the rest of the edibles I had, um, about 90 milligrams of THC worth. I took them all, and the whole point was to just not have any left. Today will be my first day in which I have no products, no substances, and with no intent to purchase more. Now, I've said before I will try to quit. I've said before that I have quit. But maybe a week at most after I would post those videos, I would end up just caving back into my old ways and whatnot. But right now, there's nothing left. It's all gone. It's all been used up. And I don't have the intent to purchase more. In fact, right now, before I forget, let me see. I think I actually have it already downloaded. Yeah, already have it uninstalled on my phone. It was gonna be my the app for the website I bought my stuff from. But today I wasn't very cognizant. I wasn't very attentive. I just kind of blew through today. Had the world just carry me along by the wind. And I wanted to talk today mainly about taking that first step into sobriety. Because I've said it before. I said I'll try, but right now, it's not even less of I'll try to just not do them. It's like I can't do them. There's nothing. There's no more. It's all gone, right? And I said in my yesterday's video that I've been spending my money a lot more wisely. So I'm just not gonna buy more, But today will be the first day in which I just from now on I'm thugging it out. And that means I'm gonna have to put a lot more effort into eating, into sleeping. I know I've been trying to get better ways to sleep, but I mean mainly in the eating aspect. It's somewhat hard for me to eat in general. I was at dinner with my father the other day, and I uh, I wasn't exactly full. I wasn't exactly hungry. I was just in a normal state, I guess. Um, and I don't really feel hungry. I don't get that feeling of hunger, unless I'm high. But I didn't go to this dinner high. I just drove over. And what happens to me, I may have talked about this in a different video I've done about eating, but whenever I try to eat, let's say what I got, we went to Chili's, I got a burger. I go to grab the burger and my arm will just like snap back. It'll kind of just my body will physically not allow me to eat. Or if I've already gotten past that stage and I'm chewing the food, my jaw will just stop and it'll like try and I don't know how to explain it, but my body just does like like jerking motions, pause, just like it'll just jerk my arm away. You know what I mean? That's a horrible explanation, but I was struggling to eat, and that's when I talked to my dad. I was like, yeah, I mean, I, I I'm at a point where I need to eat and I can't, so I have to use in order to feel normal enough to eat, and I don't like that. He gave me the idea of just popping them all, just getting out of the way. But I was talking to him about how I don't like being reliant on these substances in order to function normally or to feel normal or whatever. And I'm trying to wean myself off. I'm trying to just get rid of it. That way I can just, I guess cold turkey would be the correct term here. Just kind of, just fucking no more. Just no more from this day forward. No like microdosing or whatever. No like periodical breaks. Just done. And the hardest adjustment would be to reacclimate myself into eating normally, sleeping normally without needing to feel or without needing to be high in order to be able to get those things done. And today, as much as like I wasn't really awake for today, um, as much as today was a little easier, I imagine first week is gonna be hard. Week number two is gonna be hard, but I have high hopes for myself because I kind of can't imagine myself kind of, you know what I mean? Like, how do I explain this? I have high hopes for myself to be able to get through this because there's kind of no other option. It's either I just learn how to like normalize my body or I don't. And not doing it doesn't really make sense in my head. Like I know it's gonna happen, you know? I just have to get through it. And I know that this process is gonna suck, but it's not like I can avoid this process. I'm already at the point of no return for getting better. Like I'm forced to get better. And as much as the process may suck, what else am I gonna do? You know, I just have to get through it, and that's really the hardest part. Is just getting up every day, making sure I eat, making sure I can get it. I can get not just enough sleep, but quality sleep, and not just drugged out kind of sleep. I'm like just knocked unconscious kind of sleep. What I'm trying to say is that my process for recovery and for future success is inevitable. The process sucks. It's not the most enjoyable experience to go through, but there's no avoiding it. So there's no point in like half-assing it. There's no point in trying to run from it, dread it, run from it. Destiny still arrives all the same. You know, my my path to sobriety is like Thanos. He is inevitable. Thank you.